Hi lads, how you doing?
Hi, Joe.
I'm all right, Joe. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Just want to say I was stood on the cop Saturday night and what I witnessed was a disgrace.
Oh, Liverpool weren't that bad, Joe.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm talking about Spurs. You know, football's about entertainment. It's not about sticking 10,
No, it's about winning,
10 men in the
Joe.
back, you know?
So they're not allowed to come and have their own tactics because they're playing Liverpool, that they've got to come and be expansive, so you've got more chance of beating them, and they haven't got as good a player as what you've got.
No, but long term, I think it's very bad for the game, you know?
Why?
Nobody wants to tune in and see that because football's about flair, you know, passing, attacking.
It's about winning, Joe. It's about winning.
Yeah, but Spurs, you know...
Joe.
I mean, they don't win a lot, but
Joe.
football is about... Spurs fans who went up to Anfield would have been proud of their team on Saturday, without a shadow of a doubt.
Joe, you're moaning about another team's performance. I thought Liverpool got away with it, to be honest. I thought Spurs could have taken all 3 points.
I think that's a good point, Joe. Why don't you look at your own team's failings on Saturday where the final ball weren't great, the crossing weren't great, Jurgen Klopp didn't make the right decision bringing Origi on when you needed a goal. So you didn't go really gung-ho. Why'd you look at the other team? Why'd you deflect?
But what you can do, you know, if you have 10 in the league football players around the ball, you know, it's impossible in a way to break them down, you know.
They didn't. They broke on you.
What can you do, you know?
That's a brilliant goal. Joe, you phoned up just to moan?
Well, no, but basically, this is not my opinion, but I think it's time is opening a can of worms here. But it's time for the Super League discussions again.
What?
Oh my! He's gone there.
God, we'll have calls on that.
Joe,
you're in a minority
Hold
of
on.
one.
Joe, so you drop points at home to Spurs, and
now you want a Super League. So you didn't play the way that you want to play. It's not fair. You're going to take your ball away, Joe.
Joe, you don't mean that, Joe.
No, come on, you're not being fair now.
What about Atletico Madrid?
Yeah, do you want them in the Super League?
Yeah, but they shouldn't be. It should be teams like, you know, Liverpool, Barca, Real.
Give us the teams. Give us your Super League.
Barcelona are pants at the moment. Why do they deserve to be in the Super League?
Liverpool, who else?
Yeah, go on.
They've got money. They're a big club. They've got money.
So do you just want the rich clubs in the Super League then?
Yes, of course I do. Yeah.
Not if you're any good.
Of course he does.
But you have to have. You have to be the. So it's not a meritocracy. Then. It's not how good you are. It's how rich you are.
Yes, because I'm a Liverpool fan.
Oh, that's going to be a brilliant.
I'd want Man United there because they're a big club and they deserve to be there.
You want Man United, okay?
Yeah, but Liverpool aren't very rich, though.
Everyone talks about Liverpool.
PSG, put PSG down. They're rich.
Yes.
PSG.
All right, Newcastle.
Or Burnley or Villarreal, you know.
So Newcastle deserve to be in the Super League.
Yes, of course they do. Because they've got money.
They're rich.
They're one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Joe.
So you want franchises?
Well, no, not franchises. I want proper clubs. The clubs of money, you know.
What? Yeah, because you have money doesn't mean to say you're going to play great, attractive football. Newcastle played brilliant, attractive football this year.
Yeah, but they will. You know, Eddie Howe's getting the team together. You know, they're going to sign players. They're going to play attacking football.
So what you want?
You know?
Do you want to give them the remit of how you want them to play against you and how football has to be played? Is that what you can say? You say every team has to close down with high energy. Every team has to get their full-backs forward. Every team has to leave 2v2 at the back.
Joe, you're being a bit of a football snob.
Yeah, but that's what people want. Apart from Man United and Everton fans and City, everyone loves watching Liverpool. Everyone wants Liverpool to win.
It's not the vibe that we've had, Joe, to be honest.
Hold on. How do you mean everyone wants Liverpool to win? Who wants Liverpool? I don't.
Yeah, but look, the media have always been against Liverpool, and that's a fact.
No, they're not. No, they're for you. That's the point. There is a narrative in the media that is a pro-Liverpool.
No, I have to disagree with this. Sorry.
Okay.
Is that because maybe some fans like yourself think, well, it's not fair that teams come and sit a bit deep and don't? It's not fair that you play that way because we're brilliant and you should give us more of a chance to beat you.
No, I wouldn't say that, but it's just not football. You know, like if I was a Spurs fan, I'd rather see Spurs go for it and lose sort of 4 or 5-0 than see them.
No, they wouldn't, Joe. No fan in the world would rather see their team go for it and lose 4 or 5-0 rather than draw 1-1.
Joe, we've just changed your name to Joe the Snob in front of us here.
Oh, no,
No.
Elitist. No, Joe the elitist.
Joe the Snob. It's just come up. Next time you phone up talkSPORT, Joe, they're going, let's go and speak to the Liverpool fan, Joe the Snob. You think of that?
Well, I have to disagree with you because I think the majority of people...
You are a bit of a snob, though, Joe?
No, they would agree with me.
No, would you accept you're a bit of a snob?
It's bad for football. It's bad for football long term, you know?
Just a little bit of a snob, Joe?
No, not at all. People want to see attacking football, you know? People want to see...
They want to see winning football.
People want to see the scars in the air, you know, Klopp going for it. That's what they want to see.
They don't want to see winning football.
Negative football.
Spurs weren't negative. Spurs actually out-tacticked you.
Joe,
Antonio Conte out-tacticked Jurgen Klopp.
Joe the Snob.
What's 65% possession?
Joe the Snob.
What does that make?
Yeah. Joe the Snob.
Both scored 1 goal.
Thanks for the call.
Okay, well.
Cheers, Joe.
Bye, Joe. Joe the Snob. Joe the Snob there, look.
Only elite, only rich clubs.
Only rich clubs, PSG,
in the Super League.
He didn't mention Chelsea.
The Sports Bar with Andy Goldstein and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday night from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.